Hi, welcome back to Motech Performance. I'm Mike, behind the camera is Jay. Today we're talking about this F40 M135i in for springs and wheel spacers. Now we actually currently offer two spring kits from our back. We do a 25 front and a 25 rear, and they do a 30 front and 25 rear. So it's two different springs, two different drops. Now they're both an OEM drop, so the 25-25 looks very factory. The 30-25 looks like it's a little bit more sort of subtle. That's what we're currently running our M135i, which has probably been our most popular spring kit of late. Now we're just having developed, this is the first set of our Stance Plus spring kit, which will drop the front about 30 to 35 and the rear 30. So it'll actually look like a lowered car. Now these cars are becoming sort of second, third hand, 2-3 years old. People start to modify them a little bit more. So that some people want less away from the OEM look and a bit more to the OEM Plus, a little bit more modified, a little bit more sort of stanced out, especially if people are adding M Performance wings, changing the wheels out, whatever it may be. Sometimes the lower the car, the more aggressive it looks. So we're going to get some measurements before on the standard ride height, and then obviously we get the springs fitted, and then we'll come back and have a chat once it's all done. So as you can see, it's a real nice drop. Literally just fit the springs and run it around the corner and come back in. Springs will naturally drop a bit more progression over time, so it's always tricky to sort of show you a before and after, because like I say, the car will continue to drop over the next 300-400 miles. We always recommend getting the alignment done, just to make sure the geometry is done after the springs are settled in. So about, you say, 400-500 miles. It is instantly lower. It is differently to our car. We just took some measurements of our car, and ours is running the iBack 30-25. This is looking to be about another 5mm front and about another 5mm on the rear as well. So 10mm front and rear combined difference. Over standard, it's huge difference. It's like about a 32 front at the minute and about a 27 rear. That will yet again come down, so it should equal about 35 front and 30 rear. Still working perfectly fine with adaptive dampers on this particular car, and of course on passive. Running with a 10mm spacer, squared setup on these just looks really complete. We're just going to show the customer, see what he thinks, get a bit of B-roll outside, but so far really happy. So this is our new Stance Plus spring. Expect delivery in probably about 6 to 8 weeks. If it's something you're interested in, please drop us an email down below and enjoy this short B-roll on this. And of course the red M135i on the detailing bay as well. We are booking up really quickly for the detailing bay, so I'm going to stress that. And we are looking to extend it later in the year as well to have a 2-bay detailing, because it's doing quite well. So if you're interested in having any more information on the detailing, just let us know down below. Thanks a lot. So with the M240i laveness, the 135i is next. Unfortunately, I've had it for 3 years. It goes back at the end of October. So what we're going to just do is, probably still got it here, is just show a few different options of parts that we supply for them. Today we're talking about panel filters, open intakes, and the full carbon unit. Ranges from $45.95 for the drop-in panel filter, £175 for the open intake, which actually uses the bottom half of the original airbox. So it's not cast as an open intake, but as an induction kit. Best way to get more sound, or the full complete pipe across carbon unit. We've been running the pipe across carbon unit on our car for about, well, since 3 years now, if I'm honest. It's been absolutely fine. We should, if I actually get time, swap it over for the open intake, because it's loud. It gives a bit more sort of drama inside the car. You have to hear the turbos, you have to hear the wastegate, you have to hear it spool up. So that's probably my favorite of the three, and probably most cost effective. Let us know which one you go for.